Welcome to Movie Story, where we bring your favorite films to life with thrilling recaps and deep dives. The film opens at a space station where PhD candidate Kate Dibiasky spots what appears to be a comet hurtling toward Earth. Excited, she calls in her colleagues to celebrate, including her mentor, Professor Randall Mindy. However, their excitement quickly turns to concern when they realize that the comet is far more dangerous than they initially anticipated. Based on their readings, they determine that it is a planet killer and that, in 6 months, it will effectively destroy all life on Earth. Randall and Kate immediately reach out to several officials, including Dr. Teddy Oglethorpe, to spread the word about the impending catastrophe. They attempt to secure a meeting with the president, Janie Orlane, but the stress of the situation overwhelms Kate, causing her to vomit and later resort to getting high to cope. After an unsuccessful night of waiting for the president's schedule to open up, Randall, Kate, and Teddy are finally granted an audience with Janie and her chief of staff son, Jason. Despite Randall and Kate emphasizing the comet's imminent and catastrophic impact, Janie and Jason remain largely indifferent. Since the statistics do not indicate a 100% certainty of impact, they refuse to take the situation seriously or treat it as an urgent threat. They dismiss the comet, which Randall has dubbed Comet Dibiasky in honor of Kate's discovery, as insignificant. Meanwhile, Kate is seen communicating with her boyfriend, Philip, with whom she has a somewhat strained relationship, largely due to her reluctance to spend time with his mother. Randall, on the other hand, is married to June, and they have 2 adult sons who still live at home. In Silicon Valley, a big tech company called Bash, led by CEO Peter Isherwell, holds a presentation. Isherwell unveils the latest update to his company's product, Leaf, which detects people's emotions and tailors advertisements to manipulate them into purchasing more products. Peter is portrayed as a callous and arrogant businessman. Randall and Kate manage to secure an interview with major television personalities Brie Eventay and Jack Bremer. Before they go on air to break the comet story, pop star Riley Bina takes the stage to discuss her highly publicized breakup with fellow musician DJ Cello. During the live broadcast, the two reconcile, and Riley dramatically accepts Cello's marriage proposal. When Randall and Kate finally get their turn to speak, Randall remains composed, but Kate quickly loses her cool. Frustrated by Bree and Jack's nonchalant attitude toward the catastrophe, she snaps, loudly declaring to the audience that they will all fucking die. The disastrous interview turns Kate into an internet meme, with the public mocking her for her apocalyptic outburst. In contrast, Randall becomes a media darling, gaining popularity due to his looks and calm demeanor. Shortly after, FBI agents arrest both Randall and Kate, bringing them to the White House. Janie, caught in a political scandal, decides to use the comet crisis to divert public attention from her own controversy. She announces a mission to send decorated war hero Benedict Drask and a team of astronauts into space to nuke the comet. As news of the comet spreads, Randall's newfound fame leads him into an affair with Bree, since he becomes a recurring guest on her show. Meanwhile, the nation watches as Benedict and his team launch into space. However, during a high-level briefing attended by Janie, Randall, Kate, Bree, Teddy, and other officials, Peter Isherwell interrupts with urgent news. Moments later, Benedict and his team unexpectedly abort their mission, turning back toward Earth. Randall and Kate are summoned to a meeting with Janie and her staff, where Peter reveals his reasoning. The comet contains valuable resources that could be mined to generate immense wealth for companies like his. The government, siding with corporate interests, decides to let the comet strike Earth, believing they can profit from its minerals. Randall and Kate are horrified. However, while Kate completely rejects the decision, Randall is gradually sucked into the media circus, becoming a puppet for Bash and other pro-comet businesses. Public opinion becomes divided, with several factions supporting the comet's impact under the belief that it will create jobs. Those advocating for stopping the comet are seen as alarmists. Even Kate's parents refuse to support her, stating that they are pro-comet. Randall continues working with the Orlean administration and maintains his affair with Bree, while Kate, disillusioned, takes a job at a supermarket. She later starts a relationship with an anti-government activist named Yule. However, Randall's personal life begins to crumble when his wife, June, confronts him about the affair, throwing all of his medications at him in rage. When Randall realizes that Peter plans to use Bash drones to mine the comet, he has a change of heart. His frustration reaches a breaking point, leading to a live on-air meltdown during Bree and Jack's show. He fiercely criticizes the Orlean administration and condemns the public's irresponsible response to the crisis. As a result, he is arrested in the same humiliating fashion as Kate, with a bag placed over his head. Bree subsequently breaks things off with him. As the comet finally enters Earth's atmosphere, Kate reconciles with Randall, and the two reunite with Yule. Meanwhile, the internet is flooded with absurd viral trends, such as the launch challenge, while political factions on both sides attempt to capitalize on the frenzy. A major Hollywood film about the comet, starring actor Devin Peters, even goes into development. Janie and her administration, opposing Randall's desperate warnings, hold a massive concert featuring Riley and Cello performing the ballad "Just Look Up." At the same time, Randall and Kate attempt to rally international support to stop the comet. However, Janie and her staff sabotage these efforts by pulling funding from countries like India, Russia, and China, ensuring that their mining mission can proceed without interference. With little time left and no hope of stopping the catastrophe, Randall gathers his family, along with Kate, Teddy, and Yule, for a final meal. They share a heartfelt moment together, enjoying each other's company as the end nears. As the mining drones sent to break apart the comet begin to malfunction or are destroyed, Janie and Peter finally realize their efforts are doomed. Janie calls Randall, offering him a place on an escape shuttle reserved for the ultra-wealthy, who plan to cryogenically freeze themselves and flee to another planet. Randall declines, choosing to remain with his loved ones. However, it becomes evident that Janie has forgotten to bring her own son, Jason, leaving him behind to face certain doom. The comet finally enters Earth's atmosphere, hurtling toward the surface. As the impact nears, Randall and the others reflect on how much they had in life before the inevitable happens. The comet collides with Earth, wiping out all life. More than 22,000 years later, the survivors in the cryogenic pods arrive nude on a distant, Earth-like planet. As they step onto the alien world, they are confronted by bizarre mutant creatures, one of which promptly devours Janie. If you enjoyed this story, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to Movie Story for more amazing movie recaps. Let us know in the comments which movie you'd like us to cover next. Thank you for watching, and see you in the next one.